My humbles in regards to the development of the alpha branch of the Reploid. And now, commencing video. I thought at some point that I would never get around to doing this video, even though yesterday I usually record some videos for weeks like these where I do the reaction requests post Friday and everything, but yesterday it was like raining cats and dogs. It led me to like at a bit of a standing point, given that it was like storming, it was like thundering real freaking hard, not to mention earlier today it was like much more heinous compared to yesterday's storm. And for those who are under the inclement weather, especially as severe as this, even though right now it's kind of calmed down, but just in case guys, if you're under the inclement weather like this, I actually kind of please be very, very careful. But either way guys, welcome to another Q&A video. My name is Survey Junkie and hope you guys are having a very blessed and safe Tuesday. And I got a good load of questions from most of you, and of course some of them may be easy or hard to answer, but I'll still get around to see what I can answer for you guys nevertheless. So yeah, yesterday it rained, today it rained, and of course we got a huge rainy forecast this week. And of course, well, to say the least, a few days this week is not going to be that degenerate, but yeah. Either way, most of you guys have submitted your questions, and of course I want to thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart for submitting them to me for me to answer, and of course leaving a hashtag AskSilver or AskReploid. Before I start answering your questions, do not hesitate to like this video if you enjoyed, leave your comments down below, and of course please subscribe for more content, especially by popular requests with notifications on. And yeah, with that being said, let's get started with our first question, although this is a follow-up to Flooded Cherry's questions from the last Q&A video that we did. She submitted 4 questions, and of course before I continue guys, like I said guys, I don't want to make it too overwhelmingly too much on Q&A videos. I asked at least 1 to 3 questions for the video portion. Now for the live stream portion, if you have more than just 1 question, you may feel free to ask me either 1 to 5 or however many questions you want in the live stream. But when it comes to doing it on video, I want it to be at least 1 to 3 questions, so please remember for future reference. Anyway guys, follow up to Flooded Cherry's set of questions that she had. Number 4, have any future plans for your channel? Well, it's been a minute since I've done challenge videos. Like, if it were to like be safe, not to mention the pandemic is still like lingering just a tiny bit, and of course flu season is still taking its course, pollen starts to like skyrocket when things are like blooming and everything. I want to do more challenge videos, and of course more dances, like eating challenges, dance challenges, dance videos, and of course, you know, like travel out more often. I'm thinking like not only just doing challenge videos, like going out and about, but also doing some like out and about vlogs, like doing daily vlogs. Well, not daily vlogs, but like any vlog conceivable, let alone just filming in the house. Even though I was like, you know, I mostly film here, given that, well, I kind of feel like insecure sometimes when it comes to the air and everything, even though you have to like take a leap of faith and of course wear a mask, which I still do. I want to continue doing more outdoor vlogging and everything to kind of like add more experience to doing videos for you guys, just to give you guys a better outlook and everything, because most of the time you guys have been seeing my bedroom and of course any other possible room that you can see, till like, you know, I guess for my future plans I want to get back to doing something pertaining to that, like doing outdoor vlogging. And of course, you know, GC Fan asked me 3 questions. Which Mega Man X moment was the most emotional or epic? Emotional for Mega Man X5, where Zero sacrificed himself to save X, but only if you trigger the bad ending. Epic moments where he and Zero were like collaborating together in the Mega Man Maverick Hunter X animation that it's called The Day of Sigma. I love every hint of every frame of that animation that they did. Number 2, if you take Frost to Burger King, which toy from Burger King will you give her? If I remember correctly, it's either McDonald's or Burger King. I think it was Burger King. When I was like real young, I saw this commercial where they showcased the Super Smash Bros. Characters as Burger King toys. Although if Splatoon were to be available at the time, I would definitely give her a very adorable Inkling toy from Burger King. Now before I answer this next question that's pertaining to SMG4, I know I said that I was a little indignant towards SMG4, but I want to let's keep it to a minimal, because well, I'm supposed to do an update video for you guys in regards to my future with SMG4 and yada yada yada, given last week's scene of events. But I'll answer this one, and of course, anyone I can regardless. Like I said, there are easy or hard questions, but either way, let's get to it. Last question from GC Fan. He asked me, which SMG4 episode about anime is the worst, except the anime arc episodes? I can't think of any possible ones that they have. All of them were actually great at the time when I was reacting to the anime related episodes that SMG4 showcased on the channel. Keenan Martinez asked me, how do you feel that Off the Hook is back to perform against Splatoon 3? Let me just say right off the bat, in spite of the many difficulties that went down in Side Order is indeed a blessing. It's also a major blessing that Pearl and Marina also made a comeback after a long time, ever since Splatoon 3 came about. It's been like a few years before Side Order was showcased, even though they did showcase the trailer of the very first trailer of the expansion pass and Side Order sometime last year. Yes, not to mention, speaking of Side Order, I did do another run by myself while recording, and I actually did good with the duel. I'm mostly into the dually class, and I didn't actually get game over at the time because, well, getting the experience and everything, even though the final boss sequence was much different compared to the very first time you go against Order. I'm not going to give out any spoilers in regards to the bosses or anything for those who have yet to play Side Order on Splatoon 3. But either way, it's also a blessing that they came back, and it's also a blessing that we saw them on the live performance with Deep Cut. And considering that the Splatfest is coming up, I think next week, I cannot wait to see what they have in store in terms of performances. Agent Emerald asks, what are your opinions on each of the palettes in Side Order? It's like they really turned up on the weaponry, like how they did with the hero weapons in Splatoon 2, with the dualies, the chargers, the hero shot, and of course the saucer, and of course many other weapons that were affiliated with the hero weaponry on Splatoon 2. Now for Side Order, they really stylized the weapons like so gorgeously with the dualies and everything, even though I was not like really experienced with the crab tank, but I mostly used the crab tank on Summon Run, needless to say. But in regards to the weaponry, the palettes for each character, each idol, and of course for Side Order, people actually gotta feel like a lot of kicks out of those weapons, let's just say. The only ones that I have so far now are the dualies, the Brella, I think, the spider shot, and of course the charger. I haven't been grinding so well on finding more of the locker keys for more palettes for the other weaponries that they have in there. Maybe at some point in time I'm gonna take a notion to actually go for all of them if I can find where the freaking keys are. Victor Vo asks me, what is your friend code on the Nintendo Switch? You'll have to find me to reach me. Ladybug Games asks me, so now that you're putting your SMG4 reaction videos on the back burner, are you going to check out or react to the other creators? Although there's this one series that I have not reacted to in a long time, given that one person introduced me to, who played Smash Ultimate, and of course they did some dares. It's actually been a hot minute since I reacted to him. They're amazing people, and of course him as well. I might get back to that at some point, maybe next week or so if I'm not too occupied. And of course many other reactionary series that I intend to do with some of my collaborators. Not to mention me and Mikufan decided to go for some more Hatsune Miku reaction videos. Well, not some more, but some, given that I have not reacted to. As a matter of fact, I don't think I reacted to a single music video of Hatsune Miku in a while. I think like years back, but either way, that's our plan. But like I said though, Ladybug Games, there will be an update in regards to this right here in due time next week. SpongeBob Fan asks me, I have an interesting question. When you saw an inkling for the first time, what did you think about the creature? When I first saw the inklings, I thought they were thieves' demons because they had long fangs and ears and their faces looked like they were wearing masks. That's actually a very funny theory how you thought of the inklings when you first saw them first glance, SpongeBob Fan. But getting back to your question in regards to my take on the inklings for the first time, well, I honestly thought they were very cute, despite the gender. Given how they appear like human-like, even though they do have some cephalopod traits within them, given their squid teeth and of course their eyelids and of course their ears and everything else. I love how they added a combination of human figures and of course cephalopod figures culminated together into one entity. One wholesome entity, as a matter of fact. And the same thing with octolings too, given that my eyelid is very much octoling-like, or inkling-like, considering that I combine both inkling and octoling combined together. That's basically what an inkling is, a combination of two of the Splatoon species. And whoever came up with that theory did a very excellent job, given that, well, some of the traits, some of the looks that the inkling has want to be culminated together with the octoling traits, and that's a very unique part about it. I guess you could say ever since I saw Meggy in SMG4 first appearance, that's pretty much what inspired me to like Splatoon even more. Mr. Natasha asked me, how did you become the biggest fan of Alex Spider for the first time? The first time I became a fan of Alex Spider's videos was when I saw the video Squid Royale, where it correlates with Splatoon and Fortnite combined together, and of course, in the last scene, Meggy was in it as well. That's what made me interested in watching more Alex Spider. And after so much time getting into more his amazing videos by popular request, it led me to like boosting up my morality, my inspiration even more, watching more of his videos because, well, they're great. Why not? I'm only going to go with 2 questions on this one because, well, it's pertaining to something that I cannot discuss right now on video, but I did say specifically that I was going to discuss it in the update video. So I'm going to go with the 4th question that was asked to me. What is your first favorite video game and TV shows as a kid before becoming a YouTuber? And how are your parents in real life? My first favorite video game that I loved as a kid before becoming a YouTuber happens to be, I think F-Zero or Kirby. I can't recall which was my very first video game that I loved when I was a kid. I think it's between those 2. And my favorite TV show, Cat Dog from Nickelodeon. My parents, by the way, my dad, he's doing fine up there. He's watching me succeed. And my mom, on the other hand, she's doing very wonderful. She's still around. I'm very blessed to have her in my life still. I love her so much. Omega Us asked me, will you react to Axe Mario, the video made by Slick Frame? It's a very funny video series, and favorite live action movie you enjoy a lot. P.S. Stay cool. Thank you for the last statement, Omega. And I might check it out one day, maybe sometime next week, because, well, I got my hands full. Not to mention that I still have to do my reaction request from one of the super chats, the big super chats from one of my viewers who want me to check out his next video, which will be sometime this week, hopefully. If I'm not too busy, I'll definitely see whether or not I'll be able to do it tomorrow or Thursday, but we'll see. And our last question comes from one of my dear friends from my high school days, and of course I always consider him as a brother because, well, I love him as a brother, and he goes by Death Sniper. He asked me, what's one of the funniest moments for you in 2023? One of the funniest moments in 2023 was when I streamed the Splatfest on Splatoon 3, where we were playing the Splatfest, where what is the excellent way to greet people? Team handshake versus team fist bump versus team hug, right? And one of the peeps in the VC was like flipping out. I was like literally almost motionless to even move or talk or anything. I was too weak to even do that, and I just couldn't help but laugh. I looked at my controller, and of course the camera was like just zooming out in different angles, and it was just ridiculous. But at the same time, it was superbly funny. Not gonna lie. And every time I would go back to rewind to it, I couldn't help but to laugh even more. And of course, tears just shedding out of my eyes. Just like, it's just, you gotta love laughter. It's very medicinal to the soul. The same thing with music and wholesomeness. And he also asked me, will you ever host a fan meetup? That is a very excellent question right there, bro. Firstly, ever since I got myself to experience AnimeCon and of course PokeCon, where I visit certain booths where they have infamous voice actors or voice actresses, I thought about doing one for my own, given that I'm also getting myself geared up for voice acting and everything. I would totally love to do a fan meetup, but if it were to be like at home, I would host a private Discord. I would have to host a private Discord server to pan it out, because, well, people getting to know me for my amazing works and everything, I would definitely like be interested, like how most people are, being inspired to, like, you know, be that person and everything. But it's all about being yourself, and of course the power of love is what definitely helps with everything, because it brings people together, it brings togetherness, it lets togetherness play its role beautifully. And that's what I love about meetups, and of course many other things pertaining to meeting up with a lot of people who want to get to know you and everything. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is where the curtain falls for today's Q&A video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I apologize for not answering all you guys' questions in regards to SMG4, but like I said, guys, sometime this week I will make an update video in regards to me and SMG4, so please be patient in regards to that. And also, regards how many questions you guys can submit to me, once again, guys, remember to submit me at least 1 to 3 questions for Q&A videos. But when it comes to doing a live Q&A, you can submit however many questions you want, given that if I were to like live stream a live Q&A, you can send me more than 3 questions. I don't want to make, like I said, guys, I don't want to make it too overwhelming for my future Q&A videos, because, well, it's like a lot and everything. I want to, like, well, it's not because I don't want to film like too long. It's just like I want to make it too overwhelming for me to like, so that way I can get my thought process in order and everything, so I can answer you guys' questions properly and everything. I mean, it's no harm in anything, don't get me wrong. It's just, well, I don't want to be too overwhelming for when I do the video perspective of doing Q&A videos. But I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from. But anyway, guys, I love you guys very much, and thank you all so much from the bottom of my heart for submitting your questions to me. Leave the hashtag AskSilver or AskReploid. Here's to another Q&A video, and of course, shout out to Death Sniper, one of my in real life friends from college, and of course, also love as a dear bro. Love you so much that you're watching, bro. Thank you all so much for watching today's Q&A video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, hit the thumbs up button, and of course, please leave your comments down below, and make sure you subscribe with notifications on. Social media, Twitch, and my song lists are provided in the description. If you want to request any songs that you want me to make for you for your videos, live streams, etc., you may do so by requesting me via social media, and of course, we'll go from there. And with that being said, there are more to come soon. Thank you all so much for watching. This is Silverreploid CLE, your humble Reploid / Inkling, if you will. I love you guys very much, and I'll see you guys next time. I love you guys. Stay safe. If you love music, and if you would like to partake in support of my channel by purchasing music, please refer to my song list down below. Hey guys, Silverreploid CLE here. I want to thank all of you for watching this video. Please smash on the like button, subscribe for more content if you're new, and please turn on the push notifications. And also, please make sure you check out my other videos or any video on display and show tons of love and support for not only me, but to those who are also involved. Have a great one, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!